Hey everyone, welcome to my first live stream. I thought I would give you guys a little more of a tour of my new Janome Treadle sewing machine that I got. So hopefully this all goes well and I can figure out how to get this loaded when it's over with. So this is it. Hope you guys can hear me all right. I named my sewing machine Harmony. As I said, it's a treadle sewing machine, so it uses a belt to turn this wheel to sew. It fits right here in this little groove. And then it had to go in a stand that does not come with it when you buy it. You have to already buy a stand, find an old one for like a Singer sewing machine or something else. This is what we have. This is our stand that we use for our old one. It folds over like that. And you lift this up. You pick the sewing machine up. Put this down. Touch my fingers. And it sits there like so. And then as you can see on the old one, the belt's connected here. Down here it goes to this big wheel. I don't have it on there right now. And then down here on the floor is the treadle that you would just treadle back and forth. What are you stuck on? Oh, now what's wrong with you? Well, anyways, it did work. Although, something's wrong with the tension again, so my husband's either got to fix it or get my new one set up on the stand. Now, when we tried to set this up, he already did, and the little piece that folds down in front, right here, it sticks out a little too far for that one, so he's going to have to make an adjustment. I'll go ahead and put this one back away. Get back over here. And again, I guess you can back this live stream up. I already showed you a little bit, but this is the sewing machine. Coffee cup not included. As I said, it's a treadle sewing machine. Belt goes around here, and then it will go to your treadle cabinet that you have to purchase separately. If somebody can let me know if they can hear me all right. I know it's a little echoey out here in this front room, but it's where I have the most sunlight available. And it's a cloudy kind of rainy day, so I'll show you what it looks like outside. Not so fun right now. This is the bag of stuff that came with the sewing machine. So we came with a little bottle of sewing machine oil, a little flat-headed screwdriver, one extra pack of needles, and you can see one's got a blue in there. Sorry for the glare. And then it has one needle already in the sewing machine, so that gives you 6 needles. Only one that's blue, and the rest are silver, which are, I think they're all the same. I do see a little number printed on the one. Can't really read it. I do know that the blue ones are for stretchy fabric. I bought one extra pack of needles at Joann's. And it just comes in a box that looks like this. Comes with the one blue one and the rest that don't have blue. And they also sell a pack of all blue ones if you sell a lot of stretchy material. Now it came with 6 plastic bobbins. And then also at Joann's I bought 2 4-packs of metal ones. She said these ones would work, so I haven't actually tried them yet. And with your little cleaning brush to clean it out and get the dust out. A little small seam ripper. And then your feet. So this is the Buttonhole Foot. My phone is not cooperating. Okay, somebody says they can't hear any sound. Let me see. Do I have to click this down? Nope, not that. Can you hear me now? Not sure what the speaker's at on this thing. Okay, now you hear me. Hi, Amy. My internet must be slow. It says nobody's on again right now. So, comes with the Buttonhole Foot, with the little slider. I haven't actually used this kind of a foot before, so that'll be something new. Then, I'll actually have to look at the booklet here and tell you what these other feet are, because I'm not sure. Comes with your nice little booklet, tells you everything you need to know. Let's go through and see what some of these feet are. Comes with 1 foot already on the machine, which I assume is the standard presser foot. And let's see. Bobbin thread. Okay, so the one that's already on the machine is actually the zigzag foot, it says. This one here. This one here is called an over edge foot. It's got this little black thing, I guess, holds your edge or something. So I have never used anything besides a regular standard foot, so it'll be new for me. I already showed you the buttonhole foot. Okay, this one is the zipper foot. It is marked as E on it. This one is a hammer foot. A little thing that rolls, looks like it rolls over the edge or something. And where's this last one? Where's my little section that tells me everything in the first place? A diagram. It's in here somewhere. Now, where is the silly thing? Oh, there it is, sticking together on me. Okay, so yes, E was the zipper foot. No, that's not E. Okay, E was the zipper foot. Then D on here somewhere, not that one. Okay, here it is, up where you snap it in. Okay, so D, see the little D right there now, is the hammer foot. C is called an over edge foot. The sliding buttonhole foot. Doesn't even have I guess it's J somewhere on here. I do not see a J, but can't miss this one. And the last one, besides zigzag, which already is on the machine, is a blind stitch foot. So those are all the feet that came with it. Now, from here where we can see. So you can see it's got several different stitches. I don't know that I'll use a lot of these little fancy looking ones here. I'll mostly be using the straight stitch and the zigzag stitch and of course the buttonholer. Here's your knob for adjusting the stitches. This is for adjusting the stitch length. And the SS was, what was that supposed to do? Turn it to this little hashtag looking mark. That is to drop the little feed dogs down here underneath the foot. So they go down. So they're up right now. Turn that and, no, it's underneath the middle of the foot. Okay. So that drops that down. And the S thing. Buttonholes. Is for the stitch length. So I guess if you want to manually adjust it, it's got this auto setting, which is not sure. Once we get it up and running, I'll be able to hopefully do some better videos. The bobbin loads in from the top right here. And just easy to lift in and out. And it's clear plastic, so you can see through and see how your thread is getting down. It's got some of your marks right here for hems. Already printed on it. The 1/8, 5/8, 6/8, then there's 15 and 20 are down here. Here is your reverse stitch, which I also use a lot to lock in my stitches. On my old Singer sewing machine, I have to just lift the foot with the needle down, turn the whole piece of fabric, do a couple stitches, and then turn it all back around. So really looking forward to being able to reverse stitch without having to go to all that trouble. Now for the thread, make sure I can see. If I can't see, you can't see. So this is what holds the thread on. It just swivels around here and locks into place a little bit with a little clink there. Now I've got a small one. Well, probably your average size one. And looks like it fits just fine. Got this bigger one here. Also fits. Now I also have some of those big cone-shaped threads that I bought because it was a really good deal for that much thread, and I guess they're more for your serge or sewing machines. And obviously that won't fit on this, so what I did is I bought this at Joann's because I have some of these kind of thread rolls. So it's weighted. You can feel it's pretty heavy. So just sits there, and it's up about the same length as your sewing machine. So you'll just put your thread on this and then string it through your sewing machine like you normally would. And that was, I think that was $18. And then I used a 40 or 50% coupon off. So I always try and use coupons for anything that's very expensive there. So that makes it a lot better. And then other than the one extra pack of needles and those 2 packs of bobbins, that's the only extra things I bought for it right now. And my husband did order an extra belt for it, which is just a simple one where it like pops in on the ends. So I've heard those aren't the sturdiest kind, but it'll do for now until we can find a more sturdy one then. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, we got this little, I forgot we got this little dial right here, which goes from 0 to 9. That might have been the length. I can't remember, but I know that most people I've read usually just put it on the auto setting. This might be the tension, actually. Sorry. And then here's your little bobbin winding spot right here. Now, what I have also seen when I was researching this sewing machine before I got one was, for one, there wasn't a lot of videos about them. But one lady did have one, and she had her husband make an adjustment to the thread holder on the back so she can actually have, I think, 2 or 3 things of thread sitting there at a time. And then that way she also had it where she could wind the bobbin at the same time she was sewing because she had the extra thread sitting there, since that actually doesn't go through the same place as the thread for sewing, because that will go through this thing back here and then down through the front, and the bobbin one just winds around this and goes over to that. So if I use that big stand down there, if I was using the cone ones and I was using a different kind of thread on the same machine, I should be able to do the same thing as her without having to make an adjustment to that. Or if your thread is too tall to fit under this thing, since it's not just an open top there, that would work for that as well. So, can you still hear me all right? Getting a little cold out here. I shut the door because I got the kids sleeping in the other room and washing laundry. The lever to lift the press your foot up and down is right here on the right. Possibly the only thing I don't like about it offhand is I'm used to our old one being on the back, so usually I could flip it up with my left hand like this and keep a hold of my fabric with my right hand. But now it's going to be too hard to reach around with the left hand. That's all I mean. I'll have to actually use my right hand. But that's the only thing I can see so far that I don't like about it. It does have a little built-in thread cutter, which is this little thing right here. It slides in from the back, and that'll cut your thread for you. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. And like I said, once we get it up and running, I'll try and do some sewing videos. I'm excited to use it. I've been procrastinating on some of my sewing because there's some things I'm actually wanting to use the zigzag for, and especially some things I want to put some buttons on, so buttonholes. So if you have any questions or any comments, you can leave those on the video and I'll try and get back to them. Thanks for joining me. Everybody have a good day.